Stuart, second straight year at the Stanley Cup Final. What did you learn from the experience last year?
You just learn all the high emotions, I think. That's kind of what I take out of it. First few games, there's just such high energy. There's some moments where I find you don't even remember about just because it was so emotional, just being able to get there, right? So I already feel just like everybody else in the room. It feels a lot different just because we have been able to be in a situation like this before.
It seems like, listening to Connor McDavid, listening to some of your teammates, you guys, it seems like it is a different mission this year. Are you feeling that as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely a different mission, different feeling around the room. Everything's very different, and I think that's because it's kind of the same, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
A little bit of a paradox, but yeah. I mean, again, like we've been able to be in a situation like that, which kind of, I guess, takes out a little bit of that first little bit of emotions. Even the way that we were able to win the conference, I think even that felt different.
You know, you're an Edmonton kid. You get to the Stanley Cup Final last year. I got to think you're jacked for that. I mean, That's a pretty big deal. And you come back this year, and you've been playing really well of late. I would think that does make it a little bit easier to have that experience under your belt, because not only are you trying to win the Stanley Cup, not only are you trying to, have this great moment, but you're doing it in your hometown.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a really cool story. Yeah. Being able to obviously grow up here. I was in town, in the last run before I was playing with Rolly there, and yeah, I mean it's so cool. Once upon a time I was that kid on the couch watching on the TV, cheering on the Oilers, and here I am being able to play for them for a few years now and going to the Stanley Cup Finals a couple of years in a row. It's nothing more I could really ask for.
How are you feeling right now? Because it's been kind of an odd season. You had an injury late in the year. You missed some time. You came in the early part of this Stanley Cup playoff run. It was a struggle for you. You missed some time. Calvin Pickard picked it up, played very well. You got back in. How has the season been in the aftermath of a long run where you came up just short last year?
Yeah, I mean, it's been wild to say the least. I think you can ask everybody on our team. It's obviously we did well. Even when we were first place in the division at one point, we felt like it was such a grind. The whole season's been really tough, I think, even though that we've done well. Even playoffs, if you look at the series, we won obviously more times than not, but it didn't always feel like that, just because we've been playing such amazing teams and how hard it's been to get the wins. But yeah, it's been interesting for me. Obviously, you go out for a couple weeks and then you get thrown right into playoffs. Obviously, it didn't go as planned. And then, yeah, you grind from that. Calvin is an amazing goalie, amazing teammate, so he deserved every little bit of that, hard worker. So nothing but proud of him, nothing but love for him. Still 6-0, I mean, that's pretty damn good. So, yeah, and then fate had it that I went back in. Not the way you want to go back in. I mean, in playoffs you don't really want to go back in. You want them to keep rolling, but yeah. So it's been interesting to say the least. Lots of ups and downs. Bit of a roller coaster, but again, like with all the experience that I've been able to get, even before the NHL, has really helped me in these moments.
All right, last thing. What do you expect from the Panthers? You saw them last year. They're a little bit different this year. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it. We think it's their best team in the last couple of years here. So, I mean, they got just an amazing skilled group. Guys who play hard, play simple, play fast, guys who can shoot it. Their D are always up in the rush. They got some new bodies that are some fantastic players. So it's going to be a really tough challenge for us, but again, it's going to be a fun challenge. I think that's what we're excited about. So, yeah, I mean, you can expect some of the same, you can expect some different, and that's the whole fun of it. Nobody really knows what's going to happen as much as we'd all like to know, and that's kind of the exciting part.
Stuart, thanks so much for the time. Good luck and congratulations. Making it back-to-back years, not easy.
No, it's not easy at all. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Thanks.